The following is a DW Ancient Egypt production. Pharaoh Semerkhet, whose name translates to companion of the divine community or companion of the gods, ruled Egypt around 2920 BC. He remains a vague figure in the history of the early dynastic kings of Egypt, as the details surrounding his rule are scarce. Semerkhet may have been a usurper, based on evidence indicating the erasure of the previous king's name, Enegem, from stone vessels, which were replaced with Semerkhet's own name. Additionally, his absence from the 19th dynasty Saqqara king list, while both Enegem and qa'a are mentioned, further fuels this speculation. Notably, Semerkhet's tomb yielded a wealth of artifacts originating from the tombs of Queen Manetho and Pharaoh Den, but no Saqqara tomb of high officials bears the king's name. This also raises suspicions, as officials of that time meticulously documented their service under their respective kings and their tombs, desiring to pass on the honor to future generations. However, it was not uncommon for kings of the period to erase their predecessors' names and replace them with their own. Another plausible explanation could be that Semerkhet's reign was relatively short, and most of his officials outlived him, resulting in the absence of his name in officials' or priests' tombs. While the Greek historian Manetho mentions serious unrest during Semerkhet's rule, there are no records substantiating such claims. It is possible that any unrest, if it did occur, was deliberately omitted from official depictions, as a king's reign had to be portrayed as successful. This tradition may have already developed during this early period. Semerkhet constructed Tomb U, which was initially excavated by Sir William Flinders Petrie in 1899. Semerkhet did not have a tomb in Saqqara, unlike his predecessors who built their tombs there. The burial chamber of Semerkhet's tomb is covered in brick and measures 29.2 by 20.8 meters. The tomb's entrance does not feature stairs, but rather a 4-meter wide ramp leading directly to the main chamber. The ramp begins 10 meters outside the tomb and was found covered in aromatic oils that retained their scent, according to Petrie's account. Adjacent to the ramp, objects from the Ramesside era, such as baskets and jars, were found, suggesting that the tomb may have been opened and restored during that time. It is worth noting that the site became associated with Osiris during the Ramesside period, with Pharaoh Jer's tomb being believed to be the burial place of Osiris's head. Initially, the kings must have covered an additional 67 subsidiary tombs, indicating that these individuals may have been buried simultaneously with the king. The circumstances surrounding their burial, including whether they were willingly sacrificed, remain speculative. Notably, among the subsidiary burials were 2 dwarfs, suggesting that Egyptians held respect for such individuals. One of the dwarfs was named Neferet. Only 17 seals were discovered within the tomb. Outside, there was a black granite funerary stela bearing the king's name, which was customary during that time. As we noted, such stelas were typically erected in pairs outside the tomb. The objects within the tomb included materials made from ebony, amethyst, turquoise, and copper, as well as fragments of furniture.